A new disease with some old familiar symptoms has struck teenage girls around the world. The disease is called Duranitis, and the symptoms are screaming, swooning, and tears of ecstasy. It strikes whenever the British rock band Duran appears. This week, thousands of Calgary teenagers fell victim when Duran opened its North American tour in that city. Marion Coomey reports.
Simon, Andy, Nick, John, and Roger are Duran, a popular British rock group. They've been dubbed the Fab Five, but such comparisons to the Beatles aren't because the music is similar, it's because of the girls.
I love John! I love John!
Since there's been music aimed at young people, there have been screaming fans. They swooned over Frank Sinatra in the 40s. In the 60s, fans created a new word, Beatlemania, for their love of John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Today, they're called Duranis.
They're very dedicated to us. And they hang around in hotels, waiting for us to come down and follow us when we go out shopping, things like that.
And we certainly have a lot of young fans, and I wouldn't swap them for anything in the world.
What's wrong with 14-year-old girls?
15-year-old Laurie Evans and 17-year-old Julia Kim are dedicated Duran fans. They've read all the articles ever written on their idols. Laurie's room is full of posters, pictures, buttons, all the records, even Duran shoes.
I used to think that people who had posters and listened to and bought all the albums were a little bit spinny and not quite in touch with reality and were groupies. But then when Duran came along, it didn't seem like that. I'm not quite sure why, actually.
Because I'm supposed to be the stable type, like not go crazy over Duran or, you know.
And so do you think it makes you seem unstable because you really like a rock group?
Yeah, they're seeing the other side of me.
More than 8,000 Duran fans, most of them under 18, went to the Olympic Saddle Dome to hear what the band calls their music without a message. They willingly lined up to buy $25 sweatshirts and other souvenirs, and then pushed their way into $15 seats to await their heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen of Canada, this Calgary tonight is the beginning of our North American tour.
Do you get tired of being associated with, their five great-looking guys?
I get a bit, I think sometimes, I've got a little bit more to offer than just that.
Some rock critics say that to become a long-term success, Duran will have to change its image as a teeny bopper group. But for now, they remain young, good-looking, clean-cut, well-dressed, musically adept, full of catchy, danceable tunes, the stuff teen fantasies are made of.
This is possibly the best concert in history of civilization as we know it, okay? It was awesome. It was unbelievable. And Simon Le Bon is so gorgeous, it isn't even funny.